It was a very ugly Thursday night for the Cowboys, crushed in Chicago, 31-24. But even at 6-7, with losses in 4 of their last 5, Dallas is still in first. How is that possible? Well, because they're in the NFC East. Our Jane Slater is in Frisco, Texas, where Jerry Jones has some decisions to make.
It's been uncomfortable around here for a bit as it pertains to their head coach, Jason Garrett, as well as this football team. But following another embarrassing loss on national television, well, Jerry Jones is taking his ire out on local radio hosts. So this thing all around is getting ugly. Jerry confirming that he's not making a change at kicker and he's sticking with his head coach, Jason Garrett. But if you're curious if there's a coaching search going on behind the scenes, I can at least tell you this. They are doing their due diligence. I'm told Stephen Jones has spoken with Urban Meyer recently. Oklahoma head coach Lincoln Riley remains in play. And here's a wild card for you. Keep an eye on co-offensive coordinator Tony Elliott with Clemson. He's responsible for beating Alabama twice and turning out products like DeAndre Hopkins as well as Deshaun Watson.
Thank you, Jane. Amazingly, one of these teams is going to capture the NFC East crown and therefore host a playoff game.
I mean,
and they rightfully so. Rightfully so.
Yeah.
Whoever wins this division should host a playoff game.
What is with you today?
Well, I'm just saying. I won a division at 7-9, and we
That's
won a
what I was
playoff
saying
game.
earlier, and you looked at me like I had 3 heads.
Well, I didn't know exactly.
You won that game.
Yeah, we won the game.
Seahawks, and you won the game at 7-9 against the
Speaking of heads, was that the we want the ball and we're going to win?
Yeah.
I don't know. Doesn't matter. Listen, here's what matters, because the Eagles, they have the easier remaining schedule, as you just saw on that board a little earlier. The Cowboys, they still have to play the Rams. So we're going to figure this out here. We're going to do a little confidence meter to see.
Yeah, we're going for Colleen's.
Listen,
she's super confident.
Maybe I'm not putting mine there. Maybe I'm not putting my head up there.
Before we start fixing the bell, that should be the new crest of the city of
Colleen clearly is the glue holding this entire show together.
I'm watching this the other night, and I'm seeing the Cowboys just keeping the Eagles alive, and I'm watching. I'm saying I've seen this before, and I figured it out. It's Weekend at Bernie's 3. They made a movie,
Turn him around,
keeping a dead guy alive, and then they did it again. You got to be kidding me!
3 times?
I'm right about here. You know, the Eagles have at least shown me something on both sides of the football, just not in the same week. So once they start doing it in the same week, I have to lean that way, and I saw that schedule earlier. You got to win this game Monday night. The Giants have not beaten anybody. They beat one team. They didn't beat 2. They beat 1. Tampa gave them that.
They got Eli back, though, now.
Yeah,
I heard
back. All right, I'll go real quick here. I love that you brought up movies. I'm gonna go right here. My confidence meter for the Cowboys right here.
Wow.
Here's why. Look, they got 10 days after this last L. We've heard a lot of passion and a lot of fire coming out of Jerry Jones. I expect to see that fire coming out of this team, because I think they look at this and say, hey, look, we've got 3 games left. We're going to get to play the Rams, who bounced us from the playoffs last year. Oh, yeah, they remember that. And then they play the Eagles, and then they play, who do they play, Washington after that?
Something like that.
They've already got 4 wins in the division, so they're going to win this division.
You don't think Jerry was pissed off after Thanksgiving? You don't think Jerry was mad before that? You don't think? I mean, so
please
all
don't
of a
let the
sudden,
invisible fire burn my friends, but I think they're going
all of a sudden
feel it, and they're coming out.
All of a sudden, this tongue lashing is going to get them going?
Yes.
I don't know about that one, but I'm going to go Philly, right? But I ain't too confident. I'm going to go right about here with Jeezy. All right, man, my hair look big right there, man. But I tell you one thing.
The hair.
Yeah, it's the hair now. It is. But the Philadelphia Eagles offensively, they got to play better. And I hate to say this, but Carson Wentz is a lot of the problem. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. He missed some things on tape against a very bad Miami Dolphins team. So, yeah, man.
Defense gave up a lot of points, too.
They did. And they've been giving up a lot of explosive plays, all of that. But this is one of the first weeks I've seen.
Yeah.
They fell for the Mountaineer shot.
Listen, so, yeah, you got me, okay? I'm gonna go over in this area. You know what? But I'm not that confident.
Go right there.
I'm not
Go
that
on the bell.
confident, though. Listen, I'm gonna cover everybody else. How about that? How about that? How about I just go like that, okay?
If you were true Philly, you'd be here.
Yeah.
That's true.
Dreading it.
I mean, winning this division, it's like being the head coach of the Knicks. Like, nobody really wants it, but somebody's got to do it. There has to be somebody there. And you saw that schedule, the remaining schedule, the Eagles have to play only NFC East opponents.
Yeah, the Giants twice. I mean,
I don't know if that does that make you feel better?
Keep opening the door for them. They just keep letting them back in. So if the Eagles don't take advantage, then they don't deserve it.
Somebody has to win the division.
Right.
We can agree on that, right?
Congrats to the winner of this division.
Until the league meetings when they change the rules after this one.